Hello and welcome to the fourth devlog of my game, Tales from Ilmaril Findili. In today's episode we're gonna talk about one of the backbones of any adventure game, the enemies. In my demo I only had one enemy, and that is the Ranox. And the Ranox is a shadow people that lurks around the forest of Lindvelian looking for prey. And I know that sounds very basic, but there's a lot more lore to them, but that's part of the game, that's part of the main story, so I will let you guys experience that with Findili throughout the game. So let's talk about the design and the overall progress on how I made them. So the design is made by a dear friend of mine, Feli__art on Instagram. I told her about the design and she drew a concept art for me. She surprised me, I didn't even know she was going to do it. And she really captured the creepiness of the Ranox that I was, picturing in my head. So I used that as a basis for my 3D model. First, I used a basic model I found on TurboSquid and started to sculpt. I removed the face completely because I wanted the blank canvas, and then I gave it a scary face. I then gave it long claws that are made for killing. But I think you've noticed that there's a small problem here. This is a high poly, and Nintendo 64 is low poly. At this point in time, you would take the high poly and project the details onto a low poly. But I hate making low polys. It's tedious. And I mean, it's one of the main reasons why I'm making a Nintendo 64 style game, to not have to make low polys from high polys. But there is an easier way. It's dumb, it's not good, but I was on a time crunch, so I had to do it. I'll show you now, so don't do it, but know that it's there, okay? So, alright. In Blender, there is a modifier called Decimate that will remove vertices. And if you use Decimate, you'll go from this to this. And while it looks okay now, if you go into edit mode, you will see how the flow of the topology is all jumbled and not very pretty. This will make animations not as smooth as it would be if you have a nice topology, like this one I have for Findili. But like with everything in this demo, I was running out of time, so I had to make compromises. I promise you, I will make a better topology for the Ranox in the future. Let's move on to animation. I made a list of the animations I needed and got to work. I made a walk run, attack, and block. I didn't need a death animation because I used a ragdoll and dissolve effect. And that's about it for the animations. To program the AI of the game, I followed Beard Games' AI series on YouTube, so I suggest you check him out and learn as much as I have, and probably more. If you approach the Ranox, they will follow, attack, parry, and of course die when their health reaches 0. In the future, I will give them weapons. Right now, I have planned for 3 types. The first one is the claws that you see in the demo, another one that holds a halberd, and the third one will be some kind of long-range attack like a bow or magic spell. I haven't really figured out exactly what yet. The Ranox will not be the only enemies of the game, there will be even more coming in the future. And that's how I made the enemies for my game. Thank you so much for watching my devlog. If you have any questions, just leave a comment and I'll get right back to you as fast as I can. If you like the video, and subscribe to the channel for future updates. Have a great day. See you next time. Bye bye.